Welcome everybody to Magnolia on Money,
where we discuss everything financial from the economy to retirement.
This is Magnolia on Money. Welcome back everybody. Today's show is on budgets. Now don't turn us off because we're going to make it really, really easy on you. A lot of people are wondering, how much money does it take for me to live? Like, what is my lifestyle number? What is it? And we're always asking, especially when you're getting ready for retirement, what is it going to take for us to live? Because, times change. A lot of people, when they retire, there's a lot of expenses that come off the books. So we've simplified your budget. I don't like budgets. I think they're constraining. And I think they're really, really hard to do and get right because our expenses change throughout the year. I mean,
there's always something lurking, coming up that we're not budgeted for.
Right. We do, like we pay our car insurance maybe every 6 months. We pay this other bill once a year. We pay this one, however much. There's always this random thing we forget about. And then there's Christmas that comes around and all these birthdays. And so it's things that are really hard to budget. We've made it very simple. So if you want to know how much it takes for you to live, or we'll use last year. Take last year. You can do this at home. This is easy. When we talk about, we always ask people, there's only two things you can do with money. We'll do this at workshops. We'll ask the question, what are the two things you can do with your money? Because there's only two. And everybody will say, I can spend it or I can save it. That's right. So we either spend our money or save our money. We can spend our money on paying our taxes, our tithes, our buying trucks or toys or whatever. But we're spending or saving. So simple, very, very simple. And the spend number is our lifestyle. So that whatever we're spending equals, our lifestyle. So the easy formula for you to do, look at last year's, your bank accounts would be the easy. Let's say all of your income comes into your bank account. And at the end of that year, you take away all the money. All you have to do is this is all the money we made last year. How much money did we save? That's it. That's all you have to know is those two numbers. What did we make? What actually came into our house? What did we save? And whatever's left is your lifestyle. And that's the easy thing. That's the easy way to do it. Okay.
There's a caveat to this. Whenever you look at your bank account, the money that you put back for a trip or a new car or something, you can't count that as savings because you're essentially going to spend the money.
Right.
So that's the other caveat.
And we'll say, if you, like you said, if the only thing we can count as savings would be money you do not plan on touching until retirement. That's what we consider saving. So if you're saving it up to buy this or buy that, we don't count that. So it just ends up being one of those lifestyle things that happens every 2 to 3 years. So if you want to understand what your lifestyle number is, do that simple equation. How much money did we make last year? Okay. How much did we save? Everything else was spent. And that's your lifestyle. Easy, easy, easy. So I hope that helped. As always, God bless. Y'all have a great week. We'll talk to you soon.